What's going on, guys? I'm impressed that they let me go on live here on my devices. They must have changed something here, which I think is very cool. I like this, and I might start using this more. I'm here in Los Angeles. Actually, was traveling in my RV, so I'm up here in an RV park up in outside of the city, which is a very cool RV park, by the way. Anyway, wanted to get on and talk a little bit. This week's kind of popped some things on us when we showed up here this week. It's been virtual, really, for the first day or two of it. The first in person for this conference is going to be this afternoon. They're doing some reception. There's a Mark Awards, and then tomorrow, all day Thursday is all in person stuff. I'm thinking because of COVID, I'm not thinking, it's because of COVID they're doing all this stuff, and they changed the venue to downtown Los Angeles, and a lot of people are not happy with it, but next year hopefully they'll get it straight and we'll have a normal conference again, so that'll be cool. But it's been a lot of panels and stuff, but what I wanted to mention, guys, is if you're trying to justify, excuse me, my nose is itching. If you're trying to justify going to this conference, I'll give you some justification. I know some of you talk about, I'd like to get with music supervisors and link with them. And, I've talked about it's hard to link with them. It takes a while. Starting with libraries is very important. It's very important to do this. It is extremely important to do. But if you really want to get some face time and speak to some of these supervisors, I'm going to name a few that come to this conference. And there's speakers at these panels, and they host them, and they're there, I don't know how many are going to be in person here this evening or tomorrow. But first one is Abby North Music Group. She's been in the business a long time, and they supervise numerous projects and a lot of different TV shows, films, advertising, other things. She does a lot of stuff in the technology end of the industry too that I don't want to go into, but you can read up about it. Look her up. Here's another one, Joel C. High, H-I-G-H. Joel C. High. Sorry about that. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right on camera, if it's coming through, but he's done a lot of films, man, a lot of stuff. He was on a panel yesterday I was watching. I think they did a Battle of the Music Supervisors, where they did a challenge they do each year, where these music supervisors see how quick they can find music for a project that that particular music supervisor is looking for. So there are about 4 music supervisors that were in that group. But trying to name all of them, I cannot remember off the top of my head, but that's 2. And then you've got a lot of others that show up to this conference. There was a supervisor this morning I was in a panel with the NFL Network, for sports programming. The lady yesterday that was in that panel did a lot. She did a lot of children's programming. If you write music for children's programming, so like some of these supervisors that are some of the biggest supervisors in the industry are coming to this conference, the Production Music Conference, and it really is cool. So in lieu of limitations here this year with in-person stuff, what's going on, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to turn my camera on, but I may do it if I can. I'm probably leaving here around 2. I got to catch an Uber downtown, and I'm going to go up to downtown, and there's a reception I think they're having, and then the Mark Awards, and there'll be some networking and stuff. And I'll see who's there and what's going on. I don't know if the attendance this year is really what it normally is. A lot of people I talked to are a little frustrated, but it's not the norm. But we haven't had any in person yet, so I don't really know who's going to even be there. So I'll know here really soon. I really will. But again, man, this conference, if you're really trying to justify it, when they really have a good, solid, normal conference, it's worth it. It's helped my career. I've gotten contracts out of this conference. In 2019, I got 2 contracts out of it. Actually, and I got one the year before. I may have gotten three, because if you count another publisher that I signed with the next year, I met him at the conference, and I do a lot of music for him. So I do a lot of tension music and stuff. So it is worth it. And yes, it's expensive, but if you take in music licensing, if you want it as a career and take it very seriously, it's worth doing. It really is. But I'm telling you, some of the biggest people in this industry, if you want to learn about the business and what's going on, the ins and outs, this morning there was a panel with a guy named David Israelite. He is huge with the PMC, but this is a guy who's an attorney in the industry that goes out with a group of people and sues these people. He's the guy who's behind getting all your royalties. Like, there's going to be rate hikes here. You don't know this, but your streaming services, all your rate hikes, they're going up and things are changing. They've got Twitch in court right now. They're fixing to make Twitch start paying for music. SoundCloud is another one. They're trying to find the best way to justify SoundCloud based on the content that's there. There's a lot of things that you pay close attention to the changes of the business. This conference each year to kind of show you and help you keep up with what's going on in the industry. So I would consider that if that's what you want to do. It's up to you. It really is. Even if you never went to these conferences or joined, you still can do well in this business, but you've got to learn it. You got to learn it. Anyway, I'm jumping off here, but I'll check in from time to time as time goes on. And if there's anything I can do, if I can turn the camera on to talk about, I will indeed. And other than that, I appreciate you guys for watching. And we'll see you on the next one. Be cool. Have a good one.